What's up, Collective? It's Kev, IntuitiveKev, and I'm back to do another general message for the collective. How's everybody doing? Hopefully amazing. Holy Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessing, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. Thank you, Spirit. What's up, fam? We're going to get into the cards. We're going to see who's in collective energy, anything you don't see coming, any updates or progress on your current situations, the usual. I'm going to use a few different decks. I'm going to pull overall energy. Well, actually, I'm going to do the Celtic Cross. So I've pre-shuffled a few different decks. We're just going to jump in, see what's going on. Pre-shuffle, there's a strong energy of a message of bad news. Somebody could be going to prison. Maybe they just found out. There's a lot going on. We're just gonna jump right in. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you're feeling blessed, highly favored, enjoying your day, having a great week thus far. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. I want to announce the winners at the end of the video. If I don't forget. I'm not gonna forget. But yeah, the winners for the extra deck, 3 of you will be selected. What I did is I printed all of the comments with everybody that said I want a tarot, I want the extra deck, and I cut them and put them in a bucket, a golden bucket that I have over there. So I'm gonna grab that bucket and then I'm gonna select the winners like right in front of you guys. So it's gonna be completely random. But yeah, we'll do that at the end. I'm going to start with the iKev Tarot. Present situation. Let's go. Present moment. The Most High reverse. What's the first card out? The Most High reverse. King of Pentacles. So present situation current energy, there's a masculine energy. This could be a man or a woman. This could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. It's a masculine energy. King of Pentacles upright is somebody that is typically loyal, hardworking, committed, good with money. They may have a lot of it. They're focused on money. This is somebody really low vibrational. The Most High reverse. There's a King of Pentacles energy that is on some, I just heard demon time. I was going to say on some diabolical shit. Like, yeah, somebody could be on demon time. Like, they're like really low vibing, but in the upright at the same time. Taurus energy could be any sign. What is this? What's this? 5 of Cups reverse. Legal issues. So this King of Pentacles upright. This could be somebody that is upright because they are in legal issues. It's like, say somebody is, you know, really, in all actuality, they are low vibing. They could be an occultist. You know, somebody of a darker faith, whatever the case. They're upright because they're in legal trouble. I feel like this is somebody who could lack remorse. Like this energy here, this is like, it's upright, but this is a mask. This is a shapeshifter. This is somebody pretending, and I feel that. This is somebody they're upright because they're in legal issues. They want to be trustworthy. They want to be, you know, upright because they're standing before a judge, maybe. I don't know who this is. Not sure who this is, beloved. Immediate challenge. Ace of Swords. The immediate challenge is the truth. Ace of Swords talks about truth and clarity. Maybe some people have truth and clarity. Maybe someone has truth and clarity. That's what I get. I get like there's somebody who wants to be upright because they're in a legal situation or they're in a court, they're in a legal proceeding of some sort. This is somebody who lacks remorse. They don't feel bad for what they did. Whatever this was. The immediate challenge is the truth. You know, these weirdos can lie all day, but I mean the truth is the truth. Social media. The immediate challenge is the truth being public. Maybe the public knows the truth. Maybe everybody in a community, everybody in a town, you know, they know the truth. So it's like, okay, how do you contend with that? This person can upright themselves and put on whatever mask they want to. The truth is the truth. And I feel like it's known. It's already out there. That's the immediate challenge for this person. False person reverse. This is somebody that was wearing a mask, is wearing a mask. I said that. The truth is already out. Like this person, they're exposed. They're seen for who they are, what they did. When I say, you know, I mean, these folks, you know, they can fool a community or a specific group of feeble-minded individuals, but they were never fooling God. Blows my mind. Hey, this is somebody who clearly went the wrong way. Ascension reverse. Somebody could be experiencing a fall from grace. This is a tower. It's a shocker. All their secrets have come out. Everything they did in the dark, in the shadows, it's public knowledge. This person doesn't want to go to jail. They don't want to be trapped for the deceitful shit that they did behind somebody's back, secretly. Message above, subconscious. Emotional manipulator. False person reverse. Whoever this energy is somebody that's they've been exposed. I feel like everybody knows that this person is an emotional manipulator. Everybody knows that this person is a false person, a pretender. This could be on this subconscious. This could be on their mind. They know this. This might be a false flame. Twin flame reverse. Could be somebody's false flame. Divine partner. Seven of Pentacles. This is like potentially a false flame that is under judgment. They could be in a legal case, a legal proceeding. They've already revealed them. Everybody knows the truth. So it's kind of hard for this person. You know, they can upright themselves, do what shifters do, you know, find a new mask. But I mean, it's like, okay, we've already, creature, we have seen you in your natural habitat. This is somebody focused on they're thinking about them being exposed. That's what I get. Like, oh shit, I'm exposed. Everybody knows that I'm a piece of shit. Everybody knows that I'm up to no good. And, you know, maybe this person's thinking about, you know, you investing in a divine partner, being with a divine partner, planting seeds with somebody else. You could be with a divine partner. Maybe you're in a partnership. Someone has come into your life. You know, take what resonates, leave what does not, and apply the roles where they fit. He could be a she could be a he, etc. Yeah, your false flame is very unhappy. Very much unhappy. Feels like they're just stuck in like a really bad situation. They're stuck in something they can't walk away from. They cannot. Hidden enemy. Somebody who could have secretly worked against you, you know, worked behind your back. They feel rejected, so they wanted to betray you. The black magic they did is backfiring. Recent past, distant past. The sun reverse. The chariot. So recent past, distant past, somebody was in a situation in which there was no growth, no expansion. I feel like something wouldn't grow. Something wasn't, you know, beneficial. So somebody moved on. Could be you. Could have been a situation in which there was no growth. Maybe a situation in which you were very unhappy. Could be you, could be somebody else. Whoever this is, they moved on. Something wasn't working, so they moved on. 8 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be somebody else. Could be your false flame. I feel like in the distant past, they might have told Queen of Pentacles reverse. There's some type of communication. Somebody was unhappy and they were moving on from a Queen of Pentacles reverse. 8 of Wands, I feel like they communicated this. Somebody sent a message, they had a conversation, and said, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. It stink, your kid's bad as hell. You know, whatever the case. Queen of Pentacles reverse, this is somebody, you have that King of Pentacles upright. But like I said, I get strong shifter energy. That person's upright because they're standing before a judge. Queen of Pentacles reverse. You know, this would be the counterpart to a King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody superficial, materialistic, only concerned with money and appearances. A gold digger. Like somebody might have communicated that they were, your false flame told this gold digger that they were leaving them. Yeah, it was a burden they released. This Queen of Pentacles reverse, this was a burden for somebody. Person was bleeding them dry. Queen of Pentacles reverse, they were sucking this person dry. 10 of Cups reverse, this could be karmic. There could be karmic family involved, either somebody's karmic family. Root cause, the conscious. Knight of Wands reverse. Temperance reverse. So there's somebody here that is a player energy, somebody that could have been aggressive, a bully, a tyrant. This Knight of Wands reverse also talks about sexual excess. You know, somebody could have been, hypersexual, just bouncing from bed to bed, and they didn't want to stop, or they were overindulgent. It's somebody who did a lot. It's like if they were a bully or a tyrant, they did the absolute most. This is like one of the worst people ever because they were like brutal, relentless. If this was somebody who was sexually excessive, it's like they were running a marathon, a rabbit, or like, that's the energy I get. They did this secretly. This could have been a secret. Somebody was like, I heard something, but I'm not going to say it. Baby, somebody could have been like a down low, like, keep it on the hush. Oh, somebody could have been very, very sexual. Like, and I'm trying not to use certain words. Okay, somebody was a hoe. Somebody was a bona fide hoe. And maybe they were a secret bona fide hoe. I feel like they were in a hypersexual. I just saw Black Magic reverse. This is somebody who was in a hypersexual energy because more than likely because they projected that energy towards somebody else and it went back. I just saw Black Magic reverse. Say this person was sending you lustful energy. The first card out was the Most High reverse. This is somebody that does low vibrational manipulations. So they might have sent you a love spell or 10. They might have sent you a lust spell or 10. It backfired. And I feel like that had this person in a super sexual energy. But this was a secret. It's your false flame. Twin flame reverse. This person's embarrassed. They could be feeling very much embarrassed. Sorry about that. This person could be feeling really embarrassed by the choices that they made. Or maybe just from like the actions they took. Goodness, why did it make this so difficult? Turn off. Close. Okay. Yeah, this person could have been, you know, super sexual, but this was kept secret. They didn't want anybody to know. I feel like they're embarrassed. I saw the Six of Wands reverse. This is somebody who could be, maybe they feel ashamed for moving how they were moving. I mean, and no judgment here. You know, if there's a cross watcher watching me, I don't care who, you know, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. And I don't care who you sock personally. I feel like somebody could have been socking it to a lot of people. Future influence. Innocence reverse. Is that a judgment? This could be a judgment. Somebody's found guilty of something. Obsessed reverse. Somebody's not innocent and they're super obsessive. Obsessed with what? Not innocent. What's this innocence reverse? Obsessed with you? The Star. The Star talks about your most desired outcome. It could be wish fulfillment. This could be a healer. It could be somebody in the public eye. It could be an Aquarius. It could be a starseed. Somebody with a very bright aura. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody was obsessed. And I'm getting a couple different things. Right off top, I get like somebody could have been super obsessed with making you codependent. It's like, say you are this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're somebody financially independent. You're a business owner. Maybe you're doing well for yourself. You don't need a lot of help. Somebody wanted you to need them. That's what I get. Somebody was super obsessed with wanting you to need them. And maybe they took a lot of bogus actions to bring this into fruition. They're exposed. They're caught. Somebody did the most. That's why it's public. The media challenge is that the truth is public knowledge. Social media, I made this to represent something out in the public. Maybe even on social media. Somebody did the absolute most. And they wouldn't stop. So they expose themselves to everybody. Their obsession was exposed to everybody. Somebody has to contend with what they did, what they said, everything. Maybe somebody's being found guilty of something. Ten of Swords reverse. Whatever this was, you healed from it. Ten of Swords reverse on top of the Star. I felt like, you know, these could have been like several or many different attacks on you. On your finances, on your job, on your work, on your mental state, you know. I get somebody who did the absolute most. They were in this obsessive energy and they were gung-ho, like really wanting you to be codependent, wanting you to need them. When this person's like, they're clearly crazy, out of their fucking mind. They need somebody, but they want you to need them. Oh, okay. Ten of Swords reverse. I feel like you healed. You recovered from something or you avoided something altogether. Three of Pentacles. What's that? Three of Pentacles. This is somebody that worked with your karmic family. This is somebody that worked with your karmic family. It was a really big betrayal. One that I felt like you're aware of and you've healed from. Ten of Swords reversed. Maybe these people tried to sacrifice you. Your presence, your energy is needed. Here, right now. This is somebody who collided. Three of Pentacles and Ten of Cups reverse. Ten of Cups, karmic family. Ten of Cups reverse. Three of Pentacles. They collaborated with your karmic family because I wanted to know what are they guilty of? What was this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords was a really big betrayal. Somebody worked with your karmic family. They collaborated with your karmic family to have conflict with you, or they're mad because they're caught. Do we care? Yeah. Your thoughts and your feelings. Seven of Wands. I know that's right. Your thoughts and your feelings. You're thinking and feeling like you need to establish boundaries. You need to protect yourself and establish fierce boundaries with these freaking weirdos. Somebody you were once in a relationship with and people you share blood with. Yeah, they're trash. Hot garbage. A lot of you are in this Seven of Wands energy. Leo energy, defending yourself, establishing boundaries, not taking any shit. Good for you. Ten of Wands reverse. Maybe like releasing some burden. You got Seven of Wands upright, Ten of Wands reverse. You're defending yourself, protecting yourself, establishing boundaries, and releasing bullshit. Really, Ten of Wands reverse. This is like releasing the stress, releasing burdens. Moving away from those burdens, that stress, protecting yourself, maybe rejecting things, places, and people that no longer serve you. Four of Cups, like no thanks, I'm good. You can have whatever's in that cup, you drink it, weirdo. Like you don't want it. Five of Pentacles. There's somebody. Do you feel that somebody feels rejected? Somebody feels rejected. They could be feeling unfulfilled. Somebody here is at the Five of Pentacles. This is your thoughts and your feelings. Do you feel like somebody is down bad? Do you know that somebody's down bad? That's a burden you've released. Eight of Cups reverse. I feel like you don't want a cup. If you're aware or you feel like somebody's going to come towards you and make some type of offer, or this could be anybody too. Because I don't feel like it's just connected to one energy. There could be a lot of different cups that you're, rejecting. Maybe you feel like some people or a person that walked away from you wants to come back. I feel like if that is the case, I feel like you've already had that pep talk with yourself. Like you know what you're going to do. Like I said, no thanks. And keep that cup. Something's over. Your thoughts and your feelings. You feel like something's over. Death. Permanent ending. Maybe it is. Other people's thoughts and feelings. Hidden enemy. Yeah, they feel like they're a hidden enemy. They're not so fucking hidden. Ace of Cups reverse. They feel like there was unrequited love, or they feel like, they're not going to get a passion, new beginning in love. Maybe they won't. They feel like they stole something. They took something that wasn't theirs, perhaps. They have to give something back because they broke the law. Justice reverse. Other people's thoughts and feelings. Page of Pentacles reverse. Other people are thinking about the bad financial news that they're receiving. Or somebody could be thinking about the fact that they were non-committal. Queen of Swords reverse. Feminine energy could be a man or a woman. Air energy could be any sign. This person is a liar. Feminine energy, this person is a liar. Somebody cold. I get like a capital B. If this is an actual female, and I respect all you beautiful queens. But if I get like a capital B, I-T, C-H. This person's, they're nothing nice. They're nothing nice. This person's cruel, hateful. The devil upright. Need I say more? This person's hateful. Somebody toxic, maybe even demonic. The world. This is somebody's closed a cycle with this person. I feel like this all has to do with your past people that were in your life that are not anymore. Somebody could have closed a cycle with this Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, because this person was a bully, they were a thief, they were violent, or just sneaky, all of the above. The Magician. Somebody manifested this. Either you or, somebody else manifested the Magician. They manifested the cycle closing. If this is somebody that was bullying you, this distorted feminine energy over here, yeah, you, the magician upright, master manifester, you have all the tools, all the resources, all the energy that you need to manifest your desires. And I feel like maybe when it comes to closing a cycle, you did exactly that. At least some other people are feeling like you did. Yeah. Heavy Leo energy, strength, upright. You have the strength. You possess the strength and the righteousness to close the cycle and be happy. Hopes and fears. King of Cups. Two of Wands. Somebody, this could be a hope or a fear. Somebody could be hopeful that they get chose. Like Two of Wands can talk about making the choice, or it can talk about planning, strategizing. I feel like it's a choice. Somebody is hoping that they're chose, that they get chose. Two of Wands, King of Cups. Masculine energy, somebody in the upright that is loving, caring, generous, compassionate. Somebody's hopeful that they get picked. Or they could be fearful of you picking a King of Cups. Somebody's hopeful that they get picked. They could be praying. White magic. Somebody could be praying. You know that they get picked. That you see them as a King of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally immature though. I think you know that. They're emotionally immature, Page of Cups reverse. And they tend to cast illusions. Very confusing, very manipulative. This might be your false flame. Queen of Wands reverse. Hater. So there's another distorted feminine energy that's a hater. They hate the fact that somebody loves you. You know this. High Priestess. You know this. You know that somebody hates the fact that this person loves you. I feel like you know this person loves you. Yeah, there's some distorted feminine energy, maybe more than one. They're stuck, they're mad, they're watching, they're hating. And mad that somebody loves you. Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody could be fearful of you just releasing yourself from them. I mean, maybe you already have. You made a choice you have clarity about a situation. This is somebody that is not only emotionally manipulative, but they could also be emotionally, what am I trying to say? Like emotionally unstable, emotionally inconsistent. This is somebody that might be mad. You know, King of Cups upright. This is a shifter. King of Cups upright, but this is somebody that could be mad because you made a choice. You got clarity and you made a choice. And it wasn't the choice that they wanted you to make. So somebody could be angry. Like, fuck off. Yeah, it could be a tower. A sudden realization. Maybe somebody just really felt like they had it in the bag. They did. They thought that they could heal something. This is somebody, your false flame, they really felt like they could. It's a tower. Because they really expected to be able to come in and heal this with you whenever they were good and ready to. So you making a choice to release, to free yourself of this, it's a shock. Somebody could be really pissed. Like, how dare you decide to move on and that you don't want to, I know you want to be with me. And maybe you were like, no, I don't. Really don't. And this is like somebody, they're outraged. They could be pissed. They're really, maybe you're happy, like, without this part, happy by yourself. 9 of Cups, you know, this is like independently happy. You don't need anybody else to make you happy. You got it. I mean, it starts from within anyway. We shouldn't count on others to, you know, bring us happiness anyway. This person's under negative judgment. They're still a hater. Like they're still a hater. Like, oh, fuck on. They're hating on the fact that you're doing well. You have ships coming in. Potential outcome. White magic. Hidden enemy. Potential outcome, you got a hidden enemy that's what? They're either doing white magic to protect themselves from the the backfires that they're experiencing, or this is just a hidden enemy that's praying. Somebody could be praying. What is it? I said it. I literally just said it. That was the first thing I said. I said this could be somebody, a hidden enemy that's doing white magic to protect themselves from the backfires they're experiencing. Black magic reverse. It's literally what's happening. Somebody, potential outcome, there's somebody that's supposed to be a hidden enemy, you know, probably not so hidden. A lot of you are high priest, high priestess, you know, very intuitive and very much aware. Like these weirdos that as pressed and obsessed as they've been, like you know who they are. A lot of you know exactly who they are. You know exactly what's going on. Somebody is going to attempt to do white magic after doing all of that black magic, right? Projecting that bullshit towards collective. They're going to attempt to do white magic to protect themselves from the shit that they put out, they conjure. What kind of crack is that? Seriously, what kind of crack is that? That's... Yeah, this person, they're taking a loss. King of Wands? I don't know. Yeah, because some shit's bouncing off of you. That's whatever they sent towards you, this black magic that they wanted to send towards an empress upright, that shit bounced off of your aura and it's boomeranging. Headed full speed. Right back to their ass. What was the black magic? Where's that deck at? Ew. There it is. Alright. I just want to see what the black magic was. Like, whoa, what exactly were they doing? What were they sending towards this empress that's going back? I mean, could have been everything. Every spell in the book, you know. We tried every spell in the book. What's this black magic? Emotional prison. Came out reverse. Probably because it's going back. Being trapped by one's emotional state or past trauma. Unable to break free from recurring cycles of negativity. They tried it. So somebody wanted you in an emotional prison? Yeah. Return to sender. So be it. This is the outcome. Final outcome. It's going back, beloved. Baneful magic. Reversed. Something else going back. Magic meant to cause harm, injury, or destruction to someone's life. This can be in the form of curses, hexes, or any other ritualistic harm. Baneful magic, reversed. Return to sender. So be it. They want to send this bullshit towards an empress? Like, that's the thing to do? Okay. Death rites, reverse. I can't make this shit up. All the baneful magic, black magic reverse. Final outcome, all the black magic they wanted to do to an empress is going back. Death rites, rituals that involve invoking death or shadow energies, sometimes used to bring a person closer to their demise or to cause suffering. You see, I got the stuttering because that pisses me off. Baneful magic reverse. Death rites reverse. Emotional prison reverse. It's just like when one thing didn't work, this sick motherfucker. I'm sorry. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. I'm sorry. It's like when one thing didn't work, they just tried something even worse. And when that didn't work, they tried something worse. All three of these came out reverse. Right along with black magic reverse. They're going to reap. Anybody that was involved is going to reap everything that they have sown. All of it. and then some. Beloved, if you were subjected to this, any of this, or all of it, like a lot of people were, myself included, I'm familiar. Praise God. Praise God, because the shit's going back. You know, what didn't, you know, take you up out of here definitely made you stronger, made you more aware. But this is what pisses me off. Empress, upright, man or woman. The Empress represents abundance, fertility, creation. This is somebody who has the Midas touch. The Empress upright, this is not a position that's just given. This energy is forged, made, forged under fire. This person's been through hell and back. And may you have all the happiness, all the success, all the justice and vindication that your heart desires. It's just, I don't wish that on anybody. Baneful magic. I don't wish that on the weirdo that is projecting it towards collective. An emotional prison. I don't wish death rights. Death. I would never wish this on anybody. But this is a sick motherfucker who wished all of this on you. With these cards, I don't know where these came from. I don't know how those got there. Your ex is a witch or a warlock. Clearly. Motherfucker's a whack job. You know, got some shit missing. Ain't all there. Chaos magic came out as well. The manipulation or control of others to cause harm, misfortune, or emotional distress for personal gain. What did they gain? Crosswatcher, what did you gain? Dummy, what'd you gain? Projecting all this bullshit towards our Empress. Yeah, get the fuck. They've cursed themselves. And this is somebody, ooh, babies, this is somebody who's going to reap everything that they have sown. I feel like, you know, in the end, they may just get what they wanted for you. They will get what they wanted for you, but only after they get everything else first. And like I said, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Promise you. Honest to God. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're here to tell the tale, or, you know, for me to tell the tale. Beloved, man. I'm going to do a quick little run through with this mystical Kipper deck, and then I'm going to read the rest of the tarot down. I didn't want this to be too long, and then I'm going to do the winners. We'll do some mess deck. We'll do some Oracle. Present moment. Constancy. Somebody was faithful, dedicated. Room. This room card, you see, it's like a room with a chair and it's empty. It's like an empty room. I get like an energy of like solitude or isolation. Somebody faithful and dependent, you know, in the upright, maybe has been in solitude. This could have been something that was done or orchestrated by a foe. Foe, upright. Doctor. Somebody could be a doctor or some type of healer. This person's faithful, dedicated. What's this one? Haughtiness. Somebody, yeah, I don't know. Currently, there could be somebody seeing a doctor or a healer. There's somebody that's faithful, dependable. What's the immediate challenge here? Foe. Child reverse. The immediate challenge is that there's a foe here. There's an enemy here that doesn't have a child. They didn't have a child. The child's not theirs. Maybe this child can represent a creation, something that was birthed by you. Somebody doesn't have the child. It's not theirs. Sweetheart reverse on top of foe. Queen of Cups reverse energy. You're op. Temperamental, jealous, insecure, moody energy. Message above. Subconscious. Joyfulness reverse. This is on top of divine partner. I feel like, that's somebody who is thinking about you investing in a divine partner, and this makes them very sad. Fortune reverse. On top of Seven of Pentacles. It's like if you're investing in a divine partner, you're not investing in them. And maybe this is leaving somebody, without a fortune. I mean, they could go make their own. They could make their own money. Stop focusing on ruining a good person's life. Gosh. That's like low-key infuriating. Like you have this kind-hearted, like amazing person, and you have these pieces of fucking shit, fecal matter, that they just don't want to stop trying to ruin this part. Like, what the I do these readings, often, and I really try to wrap my mind around it. Like, what the fuck? That's just something I just don't get. I never will get it. I never will get it. And like I say, I've come a long way because, 3 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here cussing about it. I'd be, at somebody's door. But this is somebody who stole something and got caught. Is that why they're broke? They got to give something back? They're so fucking trash. Do all of that damn baneful magic, death magic, all of that bullshit to an empress. I mean, it wasn't bad enough that you stole from somebody, right? Wasn't bad enough that you did that person for dirt. Okay, yeah, all right. Distant past, recent past. House reverse. Somebody's losing some type of stability. They're being kicked out of a group. They're losing a home. Somebody has to move. It's on top of Queen of Pentacles reversed. What does that say? Cheerfulness reverse. Somebody's losing a home. They have to leave a house or a group, and they're very unhappy about it. Somebody could have been kicked out of a group. I don't know why I get that. Sorrow reverse. Somebody could be in deep sorrow about this. They're in deep sorrow because of love. This is on top of that, somebody leaving a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Somebody sent the message or communicated that they were leaving a Queen of Pentacles reverse. Maybe because they love somebody else. Love upright like this. I love somebody. You're a wild animal. You're a bully, a tyrant, a blazing witch on wheels. I love somebody else. Person could be in despair. Root cause, or the conscious. Root cause. Pleasure seekers. The root cause is like some type of group. What was this? Peer pressure? Somebody wanted to fit in. Somebody wanted to fit in so bad. This is your false flame. This person that was sexually excessive, did the most. It was like a secretly sidewalk gang. This had to do with the group. They look drunk. They're stumbling down the street. These could be party people. And no judgment here. You want to get drunk and belligerent and be, weird in public, go right ahead. Somebody's going to prison. Somebody in this group. They did something. They took some type of action that has landed them in a lot of trouble. Somebody saw, I feel like. Somebody saw and told, or somebody saw. Scholar. I feel called to take it reverse. It came out on the fence. On top of twin flame reverse. This person is not very bright. And no offense. I mean, respectfully. After the shit this motherfucker did, she all tea, all shade, all offense. Like, who cares? Yeah. Fuck. Scholar reverse, twin flame reverse. It's on the cards. This person might not be very bright. Short but shorty. Yeah, they did something they weren't supposed to do. What is this? Surprise reverse. This group of people, these pleasure seekers, the gang, the little clique or whatever, then maybe they're not surprised that somebody got played. Prison, upright. Somebody got played. This group of people, they really played your false flame. This person isn't, I mean, respectfully, this person's scholar reverse. I'm not even. Cause I feel like, yeah, I get, you know, people want to be mad at me because I'm telling you what scholar reverse. What do you, okay, what's the opposite of a scholar? Prison. Somebody is going to jail. They did something. Listen, I mean, shit, if somebody gets offended, I'm sorry. This person did something stupid. They did something very, very stupid. Very dumb. And I feel like they did it more than once. And they had a group of people, a group of losers, right? That were egging them on or encouraging this, whatever actions they were taking. Yeah, they're not surprised at all. They knew this person was stupid. They took advantage. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. They took advantage of this person. This person could be receiving a message that somebody didn't die. A wife. Wife upright. A friend upright. A soldier upright. Old woman reverse. Who the hell is this? Old woman reverse. This is somebody's mom, a maternal figure. A figure. Old woman upright. This is like an older... They're upside down. So what is this, like an old... I don't know. Like an old angry... It's that angry old woman. I don't know. It says old woman. Shit. I feel like you're as young as you feel, love. I don't know. Whoever, yeah. You're as young as you feel. You could be 70 years young, my love. But no, that person is a distorted feminine energy. An older distorted energy. There's a karmic, there's a lot of distorted feminine energies. One of these energies has been caught for stealing something. I feel like there's not going to be a reunion. It's a reunion and death. Like somebody, this feminine energy may have wanted to put a death to any possibility of you reuniting with somebody. Wedding reverse. They wanted to kill this shit. If this was somebody you were supposed to be with, they wanted to kill that. They wanted it done. They wanted it deaded. They were waiting. They were waiting for something. It's crazy. Future influence. Service reverse. Somebody did some type of, with the service reverse, I get like some type of corrupt action. The service upright would be like, something righteous, or at least, in the upright. If somebody took some type of corrupt action. These people slandered you. Karmic family. And your past person that collaborated with this karmic family, They collaborated to, I feel like his conversations reverse, service reverse. I feel like this was malicious gossip and slander. They wanted to ruin you. They lied. There was a lot of lying going on. People wanted to paint a picture of you that could not be further. I hope. Ooh. Makes me mad. You didn't deserve it. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hopefully, for those that this resonates for, you're in a space where you see the silver lining. You understand this. As ugly as they may have been, some things had to happen to get you where you need to be. You feel me? It doesn't excuse the bullshit that, you know, yeah, it's not like, oh, well, we helped you. We helped you. We did nothing but help you into ascension. No. You motherfuckers deserve to rot for the shit you did, the shit you said. But, you know, typical of these weirdos, they'll try to take credit for it. As long as you're good, beloved. I feel like this was like a collaboration to really tear somebody down. They talked about you real bad. Real bad. And the whole time you're somebody faithful, upright, integrity, righteousness. I hope they... Ooh, baby. Don't let me be the judge. Baby. Your thoughts and feelings. Priest. It came out on the fence. Do you think and feel that somebody's like a dark... a priest reverse? Or are you trying to figure it out? You don't know if somebody's a dark priest or not. What is that? Thoughts reverse? There's some type of dark priest that's having negative thoughts. Or maybe you think this, you feel this way about a letter, about taking a letter, about blocking a letter. This person took a letter, they blocked a letter, and they're having negative thoughts about it. Waiting reverse. Somebody's no longer waiting for something. Death. This could be you. Maybe you're no longer waiting for something to be over. It's over. Other people's thoughts and feelings. Servant. Misfortune. These other people are feeling like they're about to reap what they've sown. Everything they probably wished a whole lot of misfortune, spoke a whole lot of misfortune over your life. Baby. They've manifested this for themselves. They have manifested this for themselves. If somebody was getting married, they're not. If somebody was married, they could be ending it. It could be a divorce. You were a faithful person. You were somebody with righteousness, integrity, and I feel like you have some money coming towards you. Now somebody doesn't want to be an enemy. Enemy reverse. Consolation reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be an enemy anymore because you have some type of money coming towards you and they're facing misfortune. Hopes and fears. Merchant reverse. Yeah, consolation reverse came back out. Merchant reverse, consolation reverse. Somebody could be losing like a job. If somebody was responsible for selling something or buying and selling something, they can't. Like this is somebody, I don't know, somebody's unable to buy and sell. What is that? Potential outcome, final outcome. Money. It slid out into reverse. Somebody, potential outcome. This money that was taken has been exposed, or maybe it's being given back because it slid on top of the Empress. If somebody took some type of money from you, you could be getting it back. Somebody's not getting the money. Their journey's over. Journey reverse. Yeah, somebody's journey could be over. Like it's done. It's a wrap. Old woman reverse. This old woman's not getting... Soldier upright. You can have take what resonates. This might not be for everybody. This old woman, reverse. Could be an older woman that is no longer with us in the 3D. Could be a passed over older woman. This person left some type of money. This is not gonna be for everybody. Take what resonates. There's a crossover feminine energy that left some type of money. I feel like this crossover feminine energy, this is immediately what I got. So I took it. This is somebody protecting you. You have a crossed over feminine energy. Could be a mother, a grandmother. I mean, it could be a man. It's a feminine energy that left. I strongly feel left something for an empress. Soldier upright. This is somebody, you see they're holding a rifle. This is one of your, for somebody, this is one of your spirit guides. It's somebody that's with you. They protect you. They've protected you. They're helping bring in justice for you. Yeah, when it comes to that money that was taken. The money they left for you, that all these fucking animals wanted to, gift. I cannot make it up. It was a gift that was left for you, and it got taken. This gift, this money, it was taken from you. Friend. I don't know if it was taken by a friend or you have a friend. What's up? Messenger. You have a friend that's going to bring you a message. There's a friend that's going to either relay some type of information or send a message or a letter. A friend did give a message. Somebody is an ally to you. Somebody that maybe was involved has chosen to be an ally. Whatever message they've given or information they've communicated is putting somebody in prison. Potential outcome. Somebody helped you. You have a friend. Somebody faithful. Somebody loyal. Somebody that's not an enemy. It's a lot. Ugh. It's a lot of, for this to be like a lover and family, like they're trash. They are absolute garbage. They all need slapped to sleep. Slapped with a skillet, because this is ridiculous. But looks like it's gonna work out in your favor, beloved. Let me see the tarot deck real quick. Bottom of the tarot deck, we have the King of Wands upright. Some masculine energy. This person is upright. These are shifters, though. The Hierophant reverse. This is a dark spiritualist. They're currently receiving a tower. The tower is that they were not victorious. They could be embarrassed. Yeah, they were a karmic connection. This could be a karmic connection that you're connected to. This is somebody that's low vibrational. This person is receiving a tower. They were doing something sneaky, betraying you, lying on you, or just lying. This is somebody non-committal. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody current. This is not going to be for everybody. There's somebody who could be charming, attractive, a fire sign. I feel like this person, this is somebody you're not married to, or somebody that is non-committal. Somebody's having a sudden realization about this. Maybe a sudden realization that somebody's karmic and that they're a liar and that they're non-committal. Then we have the Emperor reverse. Somebody here could be burnt out. They're sick. There's an Emperor reverse that is in bad health. They're sick and they could be losing a home, moving out of a home. They have to stop something. Whatever they've been trying to do, they have to stop. They can't continue forward. They have to let something go. They have to release something. They took action to gossip, to slander you. And the truth has been spoken now. Knight of Swords. Maybe somebody's... Yeah, the truth has been spoken about this opportunist, Ronald McDonald. This person in lustful energy that was only out for money. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here wanted a partnership or was in a partnership for a Ten of Pentacles. They wanted money, which was the purpose for this partnership. This person's a hater. Wasn't real love. Yeah, it was. They just wanted the partnership for the money. This is a hater. If this is your false flame, maybe this person was hating while y'all was together. Like, hating on your successes. Maybe hating the fact that you're intuitive and you saw through their bullshit. They couldn't gaslight you, couldn't manipulate you like they did everybody else. Person could have really hated that about you. I feel like your ships are coming in. Something's coming in for you that's going to make you very happy. There's a cult, a coven, and their leader, Queen of Wands reverse, that are receiving bad news. They're bound to something they did. Six of Swords reverse. They can't move on. They're bound to some shit that they did, they said, actions they took. Somebody else is going a different way. King of Swords, upright, is going a different way. The Lovers upright, they're making a choice. This is somebody who wants to make a choice. They want to go a different way. They want to make a better choice in love. But this is somebody they're being held up because they didn't listen. Divine guidance reversed, the Hangman. Somebody didn't listen. They didn't heed the divine guidance they were receiving. And now they're stuck. Might be facing jail time. This is somebody who could be moody. They had unrealistic expectations. Somebody unhealed. Somebody emotionally immature. Somebody that went the wrong way. Ascension reverse. Somebody receiving bad luck, bad karma, bad fortune. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Because they were under an illusion. This is an emotional vampire. It's somebody from your past. And they worked. They invested a lot in creating an injustice for you. Doing something illegal. It was unrequited love. This person doesn't love themselves. They can't love you. You know that. Only reason they were coming back to heal something with you is because their finances were in balance. I feel like if that's resonating for you, you've already released this shit anyway. You know exactly who you were dealing with. Yeah, this person wanted to come heal something with you in order to take something from you. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Cups. What's up, boo? Hi, love. Yeah, they were coming back to... I cannot make it up! Queen of Cups followed by the Six of Pentacles reverse. They wanted to take from you. Now they can take their ass to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Take your trifling ass. Man, all right. All right. Man. I'm going to get you guys some Oracle. Let's do the map. Let's do the map. Give us a good one for the collective. Good one for the collective spirit, please. Cleaning house, 37. Cleaning house. Cleaning house. All right, I'm going to give you an intuition oracle as well. Hopefully you guys are doing well. You're still with me. The Fighters, 27. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. The Fighters, 27. So we got 37, 27. Somebody could be 37. Somebody could be 27. One more. Let's do the Tree of Life. I see it right there. It's a Tree of Life. All right. It's a good one for the collective, please, and thank you. The Spiritual Triangle. Divinity, Creation, Manifestation. We'll start with this one. The Spiritual Triangle. The Spiritual Triangle. What is that? What is that? The Spiritual Triangle? Okay. A triangle between the top 3 Sephiroth, the highest light and vibration. The spiritual triangle is the only one that points up. Kether is spirit, Chokmah is the great father, and Binah is the great mother. Spirit, God, and goddess, the forces required for manifestation. What energy are you manifesting? It's a simple question, but is there a simple answer? You may know what it is you want, but are you steady and consistent with the energy you're bringing to it? This is the triangle of spirit of your highest calling, and as you make way for energy that comes from the fountainhead, through the spark of all life, brought into form through the womb of all time, you'd best be sure of it. This isn't a card to take lightly, isn't a principle to play small with. You're being asked to consider the divinity within you, to walk in a place of power, to pray, meditate, have an altar practice, do what feels right for you in making the connection between you and the divine stronger in your life. You could once have been blinded by the light, and failed to see when something was for your higher good, but now a second chance is revealed, and a new beginning brought about by some surprising shifts in your life. Embrace them. Embrace the divine within you as it holds you in this space. Goodness. Sometimes the power of our own tree is such that we get lost in the branches, especially as we climb higher. Take a moment to admire the view from a new place of power. Adjust your sights, for there is always another branch to climb, and the higher you climb, the sweeter the fruit. Light a candle, build an altar, dedicate a crystal, hold yourself in divine space. I get like the overall is like, maybe you need to get closer to the divine, maybe your practices have slipped a little bit. Your prayer, your meditation, your altar practices, whatever you've done to honor the divine or to be close to the divine, to stay connected. Maybe you've kind of like slipped out of your routine. Work on that, beloved. Work on it, beloved. All right. Where we at? Okay, Intuition Oracle. The fighters. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities in life. 27. Alrighty, let's see here. Nope, it's the next one. Alright. 2 men who are similar in appearance that they may be twin brothers are locked together in a wrestling match. This does not appear to be for sport, but seems to be a serious attempt by both men to force the other into a state of submission. It is well known that fights between brothers can be particularly nasty. However, we seem to have come upon this scene of turmoil at a time when neither brother has the upper hand. They are each applying strength in an equal measure to their cause, and consequently, there is no movement to the point where they appear frozen. Only one can be the victor, as symbolized by the one great bird that flies around the 2 combatants at close range. But which one will it be? The smaller birds in the border are anxious about the result because they have taken sides in this matter, as revealed by those in the left border being lit and those in the right border being masked in the shadow. The outcome of this contest, too, is masked in the shadow at this time. In the top border are 2 stylized eyes, symbolic of the fact that although an eye might see, 2 eyes that see will produce a more in-depth picture of a situation, for they each will have their unique vantage point from which to observe what is going on. The third dimension of depth is simulated in this scene by the placement of the large flower at the lower edge, the wrestlers above it, the bird above them, and a very lively background that seems to recede into the distance from left to right. The feeling of depth can be attained by letting our eye wander over the scene depicted and observing from the several points of view of the different objects. In the bottom border, 2 fists seem ready to pound a soft heart between them. This is a symbol that the human heart can take only so much anger and negativity before actual physical damage can occur. However, even more than the strain of fighting, The strain caused by the anxiety of not knowing how the situation will progress can be quite detrimental to our health. Duality is a prime organizing principle of our reality. We cannot know what light is unless we know darkness. We cannot know the meaning of sweet without knowing sour. It follows that we cannot know who we are, who or what we like, without also experiencing that which we do not like. There is no way to avoid occasionally feeling annoyed, hurt, or depressed. To repress or deny the existence of an emotion is to give it even more strength. Rather than seeking to eliminate the things that make us sad, choose to face them squarely as they come and to experience both joy and sorrow at the same time. This kind of acceptance is the contentment and the strong center of our being that all spiritual teachings advise us to seek. Remember that nothing is ever as good as you think it is going to be, and nothing is ever as bad as you think it's going to be. The fighters. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Meaning, like, don't be resistant. Accept the dualities of life. Because they're going to be there no matter what. Whether you accept them or not, they're going to be there. Like they said, you don't know. You can't appreciate sweetness if you've never had sour. And if there is a situation in which there's a lot of anger or hostility, shift your focus. I can only speak from experience. Shift your focus, on things that are more beneficial. Because dwelling or sitting in that anger energy, and some of my day ones, y'all know. Because 3 years ago, I started this channel in April of 2022. And my early readings, I was still learning the cards, but then I was a lot less healed than I am now. And I was angry. I was mad as hell all the time. Every reading I gave, I was pissed. Because I was, I'm giving these readings, but then in the same sense, I was still going through it too. So it's like, but I literally had to learn to shift my focus. Even if I wasn't ready to completely release the anger or the resentment or even ready to forgive, for that time being, I needed to shift my focus. Well, that's what helped me, shifting my focus. And then over time, I've just, what happened. I'm grateful. Because it made me who I am. Helped me grow a little bit, The fighters. Could be significant for you, might not be. Take where it resonates. Okay, from the map we have cleaning house. 37, cleaning house. It's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it is time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. Figuratively, literally, you know. We all know when you know what you need to clean, what you need to sweep out. Be honest and just do it. Nike, just do it. Just do it, beloved. Whew, goodness, it's a little bit heavy. It's a little bit heavy. I guess what? I picked a prayer. This one is from prayers that release heaven and move mountains. Excuse me, y'all know I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit weird. Goofy, silly, whatever you want to call it. I chose a prayer out of prayers that release heaven and move mountains. This is prayers that demolish mountains. I'm praying for everybody watching, all you beautiful souls, all of the collective, all you chosen ones, all you star seeds, everybody listening to the sound of my voice, and myself. I speak to every mountain in my life and command it to be removed and cast into the sea. I speak to every financial mountain to be removed from my life in the name of Jesus. Let every evil mountain hear the voice of the Lord and be removed. I prophesy to the mountains and command them to hear the word of the Lord and be removed. Let the mountains tremble at the presence of God. I contend with every mountain and command them to hear my voice. Lay the mountain of Esau, the flesh, to waste. Put forth your hand, O Lord, and overturn the mountains by the roots. I speak to every mountain of debt to be removed and cast into the sea. Lord, you are against every destroying mountain. Let the mountains melt at your presence, O God. Make waste the evil mountains in my life. I thresh every mountain, beat them small, and I make the hills as chaff. Every mountain in my way will become a plain. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Every mountain, every obstacle will be removed. Amen. Once again, that's Prayers That Release Heaven and Move Mountains. It's by John Eckert. Now, I did not forget about the giveaway. You got to give me 1 second. Okay, so like I said, I put all of you that commented, I want the tarot deck. I put your names on. I printed a bunch of these and cut them up. These all have like your comments. So I want to reach in here and I want to grab 3 of you. 3 of you. Let me shake it up really good. All right. So 3 of you will win the Hood Mystic. She said, I want the extra deck, Bookie Butt. Oh, the Hood Mystic. What's up, girl? The Hood Mystic. Email me at IntuitiveKev@gmail.com. Let me know who you are, love. And send your shipping address in the first email, please. So the Hood Mystic. Cosmic Creation 144. Cosmic Creation 144. You said I want the extra deck. You got it. Cosmic Creation 144. Okay, we got one more. One more. What am I? Mix them up. I'm gonna mix them up real good for you. Uh-oh. They falling out. Hold on. Okay. Blunt Saggy. You know what's crazy? Blunt Saggy. This is one of my mods. One of my mods and one of my faves. You're so deserving. I was gonna send you one anyway. She said, hey boo, Intuitive Gang, I want the extra deck. You got it. By faith, I thank you in advance, Kev. Hey, look at God. Blunt Saggy. Okay, so Blunt Saggy, Cosmic Creation 144, and the Hood Mystic are the winners for the extra deck. So, the 3 of you, you have won the extra deck. Please send me your shipping address. Email me at IntuitiveKev@gmail.com. Put winner in the subject line so I can clearly see it, catch the email. Send your shipping address, the 3 of you. I should have those displayed somewhere, you know. Thank you guys. Everybody who entered, everybody who participated. This is not my first giveaway. I think I'll do this like every couple months. Like every 2 months, really. But yeah, like I say, the extra deck is out of stock for another 3 or 4 weeks. I had a few, and I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to win. So the 3 of you, congratulations on your win. Everybody else, thank you so much for participating. Like I say, this won't be the last time. I'm going to close this reading here. I hope there was some confirmation, some clarity. Maybe you could put 2 and 2 together. Maybe this cued you into what's going on behind the scenes. If nothing else, thank you so much for joining me, fam. So much. It's an absolute pleasure. I'm honored to have you here. To anybody who's donated, thank you so much. It's a really big help. Anyone who would like to donate, the links will be in the description box of this video, as well as the links to my Etsy shop and my eBay. eBay, I fulfill international orders through eBay. Now, you can order domestic through eBay as well, if you prefer eBay over Etsy. But for international orders, I have a lot of people messaging me saying, oh, on Etsy, saying, oh, well, you don't ship here, you don't ship there. Even on Etsy, it says international orders are fulfilled through eBay here. And there's a link or a URL. So both of the links will be in the description box of any one of my videos. But yeah. The iKev Tarot and the Kipper-ish are available. Those have been restocked on the Etsy and the eBay. Bye Bye Bad Vibe, my energy cleansing bath salt, has been restocked on Etsy. Thank you to everybody who's supporting. Any of you beautiful souls, you amazing way showers and readers using my cards. I love you. My brothers, my sisters. Thank you so much. I want to send you guys an abundance of love, light, healing vibes, peaceful vibes, prosperous vibes, happiness, success, protection, everything you desire. You're so worthy. As always, I'm Kev, IntuitiveKev, and this has been a reading for the collective. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.